I've been studying a data set on depression for some time now, and I realized that there are a number of factors that are consistently leading to depression. There are variables. If someone is depressed, there are variables, there are factors that are leading to it. Surprisingly, those factors are not linked to relationship or linked to lack of money or poverty. They are not linked to, when somebody is depressed, the first thing that we think of is because there is no money, or because the person is in lack, or because the person is poor. It's not true. There are factors. In fact, many of the things that they are attributed to depression is something that have to do with self-esteem or self-definition, how you see yourself. Depression is not usually a product of what people do to you. It's not external. The factors are not external. The factors comes from within a person. So many of the depressed people that you see taught themselves into being depressed. It's not like somebody taught them, or somebody insulted them into, or somebody pushed them into. Themselves, prompted, or out of consistent negative thought, went into depression. So you could have money and have all the car and have all the house and have all the, still you'll be depressed, because it's a function of what comes from within you. And that brings me to only one conclusion, that depression is a spiritual attack. From what I've seen here, even though they talked about self-esteem, they talked about maybe a little bit of external factor. If somebody is bereaved, maybe you lost someone that you love, and or you have a broken relationship or stuff like that. Maybe your husband died or your wife died, and could enter. But then those things are not as significant as what comes out of you. Attitudes, character. Depression has more to do with your attitude, the way you address issues, things that you do on a daily, than what happens to you as a human being. Because you see, the truth is that if you are a happy person, and then you work hard to keep yourself afloat, no matter what happens to you, you can always come out of it. You will not be depressed. Do you understand? But if you're a sad person from within, you're crooked, you're wicked, you're a bad person from within, depression can get hold of you, and in the split of days, you can unalive yourself. Did you know what I'm saying now? So from what I see, that thing is a manipulation. Because all of this, when science wants to tell you something, they might not actually find a good word. They will have to revolve around physical evidences, which is what we call variable, or what we call attributes. But then, if you want to look at it constructively, depression is a manipulation. It's a demonic manipulation. Yes. And it can happen to anybody. It's not a function of whether you have money, or if you don't have money, or you are rich, or when you're poor, you have car, you don't have. It doesn't have anything to do with most of these things. It can happen to it. This thing is like they can project it to you. You'll be shocked that people who are married, have children, and live in a comfortable duplex are more depressed than people who live. I'm telling you, this study is just whining me as well. I'm telling you the honest truth. People who you think that ordinarily these guys are happy, these guys are bubbly. Not like you. Most of them are the ones that are, because that's what the study say. Like it's a problem of the rich self to even start with. Many of the people that you think they are rich and they are flamboyant and they are doing well and all of that, these are the people who actually suffer depression. I'm telling you more than the people, because an average man, come and think of it, an average man on the street. I mean, have a battalion of friends, There's no isolation, so you can't really get depressed. You can't watch Man U. Well, see, at times, make where they call the hungry you. Just thank God for where you are. Because there are problems up there. You see that place that you're looking at, there are better problems within that place like this. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is this. Two things. The attack of depression happens when that very manipulation has been able to isolate you. So, one of the things that depression will do to you is that it will isolate you from maybe from church, from a circle of friends, from maybe your relatives. It will just isolate you. One of the first things that it will do, because, and that same thing is also what applies to, because I did a study on addiction. Addiction also will first isolate you, and the power of addiction is rooted in privacy. So if you cannot find a private place to execute addiction, you would definitely see that you can't be addicted. It will be very difficult for you to continue in your addiction. So addictions will first of all give you a mode of privacy. So that's why someone who is addicted, if you want to know someone who is addicted, he's always looking for where to hide, always looking for where to go and do something, always not wanting people to come around, always avoiding friends and all of that. There is something that is wrong with such one. He's addicted into something. Are you getting me? And if friends will be around, it will be people who share in that addiction. Okay, that's not what I'm saying now. What I'm talking about is about depression. Okay, so depression will first of all isolate you. Then will now bring you to consistent negative thoughts. Consistent negative thoughts. A negative thought that will last for as much as 1 month, like 1 week, 3 weeks, 2 weeks. You're going like that. And the more you continue in this negative thought, the more there is another growth, another stage of it that we call the STS, the suicidal thought syndrome. You now begin to nurse the idea of, we will end this thing, we will drink. But it's a thing, I'm telling you. It's really an issue. So what you do, let me not continue on that. And what you do, change your routine. It's mostly attitudinal or something that has to do with your character. So change your routine. If you used to stay alone in the room, start staying with friends. Or pack your things and go and stay with friends. If you used to eat alone and cook alone, start going to restaurants to go and eat. Meet friends, talk to friends. Go to play football, watch football. Invite people to come and watch football to change your routine, right? These are the things that could help you break away from the chain of depression. And let me also warn you that many of the people that you are going to talk to, if you're depressed, be careful with people that you talk to, because if you're suffering from depression, you can reveal a lot of things about you because you've given up. Most people that suffer depression, they are giving up on life. So they can just say a whole lot of things that are secrets, You're looking for somebody to get some secrets from. If you eventually get to talk to someone who is depressed, the person will pour out a whole lot. So also be careful. If you're suffering from depression, know the kind of people that you're going to have to talk to. People who can be able to, people who you can trust. Right? That's another problem of his own anyways. But I think that is what the routine says. Are we good? Alright. So I'll continue this study. I'll eventually do an output and visualization. I will show you so that you also see what I'm saying from the data science point of view. Data science point of